Environment here, it's good. A family atmosphere and no segregation needed. Clashes between these two have always been thoroughly engaging. Titles have been won, tempers have been lost. A trend which is certain, I think, to continue.
A good cross might create the first goal.
And he chooses the option of the back pass. And Adebayor. And Zabaleta.
Beautiful through ball over the top. He can't find a target in the area. That's a dominant header away.
Ilano
has great ability to retain possession under pressure.
Juventus splits the defence.
Needs a good cross. It's been deflected out of play. Drifts one in. Knocks it through to the front line. Heading towards the penalty spot. Clearance picked up. Will he have a go? And the cross. They're under pressure here. It's curling in. Finds a teammate. Attack came to nothing. And now they take up the cudgels again. That's good play on the wing. Great cross.
Del Piero.
Careless pass there.
Adebayor. Ilano. No, it's off to the right.
That proves that the defence is going to have to close people down earlier. They can't afford to allow too many shots like that from distance.
Here's Molinaro.
Good interception. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat.
And Poulsen. And Diego.
Through ball over the top.
Good progress made down the left side here.
Martin Petrov, almost unstoppable when he hits top gear.
This looks promising.
Vital touch by the keeper. There's the whistle and the flag's up. Just caught offside that. They're just not clicking with each other.
Del Piero. Adebayor.
Totally mistimed his tackle there and gives away a free kick. And the referee wants words. It's a booking. You can see what the player thinks of that decision. It's back to the old argument about referees who've never played the game at this level. It won't be easy from here.
Beautifully tucked away.
Camoranesi.
Molinaro.
The keeper comes and takes the ball.
Zabaleta.
Ben Haim.
Ilano. And Zabaleta.
Knocks it out to the wing. Can he get the cross in?
Juventus.
Thumps it forward.
Del Piero.
Showed his defensive quality there.
Ireland.
No, it's been intercepted.
Giovinco.
It's very well defended. And here's a chance!
Ireland.
Martin Petrov. And De Jong. The defender quick to see this one.
Here's Elano.
And Martin Petrov. Looking for width. There's the chance! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Good ball into the near post. They get to have another go. Maybe this time they can make it count. Swings it in. No way through this time. Tevez! Well, he's hit better shots than that in his time, I'm sure.
Chiellini.
Camoranesi. He has unrivaled stamina. Tevez. Poulsen. De Jong. Picked up by the keeper. Tevez. Now, can he get the cross in? No, it's been snuffed out. Here's Chiellini. Launches the ball forward. They've switched it well.
Here's Molinaro.
Really good session of passing. Some running off the ball. Needs a good cross. Corner it is. Oh, it's been given a bit of height. It's good defending. They're well organised, this team, particularly at the back.
Ireland.
Good interception here.
Giovinco. Ireland. Diego. Ireland. Diego. Giovinco.
Possibility here for a cross. It's behind for a goal kick.
Del Piero. Marchisio.
That's offside. Easy call for the referee's assistant. Strong in the air.
And Zabaleta.
Perfectly executed. Now an opportunity to cross.
Diego. And Diego. Here's Marchisio. And Del Piero.
Here's Poulsen.
And Molinaro.
And Chiellini.
Here's Giovinco.
And here they come on the attack. That's a good return. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Put into touch. The defence really working well today.
Just do your job defensively from this throw.
And Milano.
And Martin Petrov. No way through.
Del Piero.
A little bit too much weight on the pass through.
Milano. Here's Ireland.
Here's Martin Petrov. A good interception to gain possession. The defender cuts this one out. Needs a good cross. Now the ball does come in. It's good anticipation. Saw the danger, reacted to it. Perfect ball for a header. Neat skill. Very comfortable with the ball at his feet. He could swing it in here. Here's Poulsen.
Adebayor.
Almost half an hour gone. This contrast of styles, so engaging on the eye. It has captivated the crowd here.
Diego. Giovinco.
Nicely won. The attack came to nothing.
Milano. Adebayor.
Here's Tevez.
Here's Adebayor.
Here's Tevez. Needs to deliver a good ball in. Adebayor! That was great play by the defence there, and it's out for a throw-in.
Throw in, decent position.
De Jong. Cleverly chipped through the defence. But they shepherd it clear.
Milano. Here's Ireland. Here's Adebayor.
Here's Ben Haim.
And Ireland.
Here's Martin Petrov.
Here's Milano.
Keeper's there. He made the right move and picks it up.
Adebayor.
Could have lost it there.
Done. Zabaleta.
So much of this work, the product of hours of training ground routines and preparation. Now a chance for a cross. Whistle goes. Referee just gives the throw. And here they come down the right-hand side.
Diego. Giovinco.
Chiellini. Poulsen. Slid out wide. There's only one in the middle.
Adebayor.
And Martin Petrov. And De Jong. And a chance! Although the keeper did get to it, you have to say that's far from a convincing save. The defender had to do the clearing up after him. Poulsen.
Here's Diego. And Del Piero. Here's Diego. And Del Piero.
Well found by his teammate. Trying to find room for the cross. Stopped the attack well. Now, can he get the cross in? They've broken free on the wing.
And Ilano.
The keeper comes and collects it. No goals here, and in truth it's looking set to stay that way with half-time fast approaching now.
Zabaleta. Done. Here's Adebayor.
And Martin Petrov.
And Ireland.
No, defensive marking was tight. Wins the ball, great defending. Martin Petrov.
Ireland. Giovinco.
Maybe now. Well, it was a tricky shot, but the keeper handled it well. De Jong.
Ireland. Adebayor.
Tevez. Opportunity down the left side. Fine clearance. Poulsen. Here's Camoranesi. Well read. Good anticipation. Only a few seconds remain. He's going to blow any moment now.
And Adebayor.
Referee blows his whistle. The assistant had his flag up, and that, I think, is the right decision too.
Here's Chiellini.
The whistle goes, and it's the end of the first half.
Well, it is 0-0, but I think it's okay. In fact, both defences are on top, which is quite...
So the second half is underway with the home team now attacking their favoured end, that part of the stadium where the majority of their supporters are massed. Difficult to imagine that this is going to stay goalless for too long. We live in hope that we'll see a goal soon. Here's De Jong.
And Ilano.
Here's Tevez. Now possibility down the flank. It's gone for the middle. Offside the decision that time. Poulsen.
Molinaro.
One of the features you'll notice of the play of both these sides is the support for the man in possession. Always providing options. Always a man available to pass to. Got the all-important touch.
Adebayor.
Halted only at the last.
Del Piero.
The attempt at the through pass. Martin Petrov. Camoranesi. And here they come down the right-hand side. Dealt with the threat well. De Jong.
Giovinco.
And Camoranesi. Terrific support. Now, can he get the cross in? Tevez. Chiellini.
Here's Del Piero. Here's Diego.
Now a chance for a cross. Brought an end to the attack. You can see they're looking to build something from the back rather than simply knocking it forward for the strikers to battle for it.
Diego.
Now an opportunity to cross. Martin Petrov. Good running off the ball. And here they come on the attack. Ireland! Ironic cheers as it goes way off target.
That much space in the box. You've got to score.
Ireland.
Oh, neat ball over the top. Camoranesi.
Here's Marchisio. And Del Piero. And Diego.
Now some space for a cross.
And Ireland. Here's Adebayor. Here's Ireland.
Good width. That's good play on the wing. Leaps for the header.
Couple of inches to the side, completely different story.
Adebayor.
Here's Martin Petrov. Looking for width.
Marchisio. And Giovinco.
I have to say the crowd is adding to this as a spectacle. Noise they're making is terrific. Cleared ball gathered in, still a chance here. Can he get the cross in? Got the man there, surely. Yep, free kick given. Well worked to win the ball.
And Zabaleta.
Here's Tevez.
And Adebayor.
And here's a chance. That's a throw. Now a chance for a cross. So comfortable with it. We've reached the hour mark. De Jong. Camoranesi. And a chance here for a goal! Oh, good save. Ben Haim. Obvious foul there. Free kick.
Zabaleta. Here's Dunn.
The assistant referee's flag was raised, just offside, good call.
Adebayor.
Tevez. Opportunity down the left side. Beautiful cross in. Needs to be accurate. And there's the opener. With more than a quarter of this game still to unfold, they're in front.
I tell you what, volleying is a difficult art. This guy made it look simple.
Sounds like the patience of the fans is running thin. Can't really say they were on top, but they find themselves in front. Will they now take control?
What an opener and what a time to score. I have to say, the way both teams were defending, I was wondering if there was ever going to be a goal.
Oh, that just skimmed past the left post.
He knows that was his chance to equalise.
Hit over the top. A decent delivery here might set up another goal-scoring opportunity. Looking for a corner. Whip that in. He keeps his eye on the ball to win the header. Deflected. There's not a great deal of point in having so much possession at the back. Somehow they need to get the ball upfield consistently. Poulsen. Plays a long ball forward.
And Marquisio.
No, it's been cut out. Martin Petrov. He's laid on one goal so far. They're keeping it tight here. Poulsen. This could be a chance to equalise. The referee was asked whether that was a foul. He says no. Solid defence here. Didn't get the ball there. Free kick.
The manager has decided to ring a few changes here. And they need to score with this free kick to pull level.
Booted away. How about the cross? There's the cross.
Giovinco. And that won't worry the goalkeeper.
Chance to level the game there.
And Adebayor. And Ireland. And Ilano.
Here's De Jong. And Tevez. Now a chance for a cross. Cleared away. No, not this one.
Giovinco.
Nowhere near the ball. Foul given. And a shot! The keeper deals with it.
Zabaleta.
And De Jong.
And Zabaleta.
Here's a chance to get a cross in. Will he test the keeper?
Marquisio.
There it is. That makes it all level here, deep into the second half. And that will give them the impetus to go all out for the winner.
There he's proved his great ability in the air. You could see he had his eyes on the ball the whole time, and he beautifully glanced it past the keeper. Such an elegant header.
Nobody should be disappointed now for having come to the stadium to witness this, rather than just watching it on the television.
(1-1), and you sense the next goal may be the winner. The question is, who's going to bag it?
What a time to grab the equaliser. The fans are delighted.
Not a good challenge at all. Free kick given.
And the referee has gone to his pocket, but has decided not to brandish a card. Just a word of warning. Done. Here's Adebayor.
And an opportunity to take the lead again. Almost 75 minutes on the watch now. And Camoranesi.
Adebayor. Jovinco.
Now, can he get the cross in? Opportunity maybe for a shot here.
Del Piero.
And it's out of play, but it did come off a defender. Oh, they'll battle for this in the middle. Quarter of an hour remaining. The defender overlaps. It's going right across the goal. The attack breaks down as it's put out for a corner. Good defending. Whips it in. It's cleared. What a save!
Jovinco.
Here's Camoranesi.
Del Piero. Here's Marquisio.
Poulsen. They're in again. They're in front now, and who's to say there won't be more goals?
I was always confident the guy was going to score that. I just knew it. It was brilliant. It's 2-1. The game's still finely balanced.
Well, that's certainly got the fans going. At last they've turned the game around. Is it too much to hope that they can hold on to such a slender lead?
Jovinco.
Oh, was he brought down illegally then? No, referee says play on. Stop the attack dead then.
Here's Jovinco. And Poulsen.
And the keeper decides to come off his line for the ball.
Zabaleta.
De Jong. Tevez. Stopped him well there.
Here's Poulsen. The rhythmic chanting of the crowd. So many of them on their feet. It's giving this a unique flavour. Adebayor. Giovinco. Milano. Zabaleta. Ben Haim. Here's Adebayor.
Here's De Jong. Early ball in. A clean take by the keeper. Comes off his line and makes it his.
Chiellini. Here's Chiellini.
An illegal challenge, says the ref.
Well, the referee's got to think seriously here about what he does. He says calm down, but really there should have been a yellow card. Let's see how this decision affects the outcome of the game.
A poor attempt at a pass. Martin Petrov.
This looks promising. Ireland!
Poor effort, got the shot in, way off target.
That could have been the equaliser.
Adebayor.
And De Jong.
Done.
One goal is all there is in it between these two sides, and the clock is showing 5 minutes remaining in the match.
And Ireland.
It was well cut out, but he has to be careful here.
Good progress made down the left side here.
He calls for a foul, but no whistle. Martin Petrov.
Ireland.
The defender has come up on the overlap. This is a good overlap.
Possibility here for a cross.
In the penalty area. He had to get there, and he did.
Giovinco.
And is dealt with comfortably. De Jong. Tevez.
Adebayor.
Receives it in space.
Needs a good cross.
Here's De Jong. A perfect example, really, of how to switch sides effortlessly. Oh, a good, solid defensive header.
Out comes the fourth official with the board. Signals 1 extra minute, that's all. The defending tight. Milano.
He scored 1 goal in this game.
And Milano. And Adebayor. And there is the final whistle.
They show plenty of resolve individually.